Now, as the new school year gets underway this week, yes, we've got a story from the classroom that's sure to make you smile. We all know how important it is that children enjoy learning to read and write, but not all of them are that keen to pick up a book. Well, here in the East Midlands, help is on its way in the shape of a four-legged and furry classroom assistant. Rob Whitehouse has been to sniff out the story. Toby, it's time for school.
In Hinckley, Toby, a cockapoo, is getting ready to go to school with his owner, teaching assistant Emily Food.
Good boy.
Toby has his own uniform and can't wait to go to work.
Toby has just taken to it like a duck to water, stepped straight into the role, relaxed, happy, great to be around children.
Toby has become Westfield Junior School's very own classroom assistant, helping the children build confidence in reading.
Animal shelters have lots of dogs and puppies.
It's been a huge success, and the pupils have even written a song about him.
Toby is an absolute asset to our school.
Reading for pleasure is so important, and they recognise that if you have a dog in a space with children, generally, by and large, children are calmer, and if they're reading to a dog, they're going to be more focused and engaged.
He had moved swiftly into the shelter of the tall grass and bordered the marsh.
Anything that's going to benefit children's learning and reading and confidence has got to be a good thing.
Why not bring the benefits of animal interaction to children struggling with reading? Our idea evolved into the literacy program that we call Reading Education Assistance Dogs.
The Reading Dogs initiative began in America nearly 20 years ago.
Many struggling with reading and some facing emotional, social, and developmental challenges that hinder their reading progress.
Good boy. Good boy.
Tony Nevitt from Northamptonshire heard about the story.
Good boy.
He travelled to Salt Lake City and trained to become Britain's first reading dog practitioner. Now he crisscrosses the country with Danny, a rescued greyhound who has a special knack of putting children at ease.
It's actually scientifically proved if you stroke a dog it lowers your blood pressure. So that's a really good thing. He's a therapist, isn't he, really? How could you not love him?
Come quick, she said. Bob is sick.
Well done. He loves the kids and he loves to listen to them. And of course, they love him and he helps build self-esteem and he doesn't correct them if they're wrong. And we found that literacy levels have been going up wherever he goes.
In Hinckley, Toby has become an integral part of the classroom. He even has his own bed.
I think it's a real privilege having him in class with us. He just comes in and settles down. When he's done his work, he just comes in, he settles down, has a bit of a nap, really.
But Toby would not be here if it wasn't for two persistent pupils who pitched the idea to their head.
We were in the library and we saw a news article in the newspaper. It was about a different school. It was a head teacher talking about their reading dog, and that made us think that it would be a pretty good idea to have it here.
What will this dog do?
Well, it could sit by the students as they read to higher their confidence, because it's a dog, it won't judge or anything, and it will make more
Well, you know, I'm a bit funny about dogs, and I'm a bit worried about, you know, the health and safety of having a dog in school, but it sounds like a fantastic idea.
They were just so excited I couldn't say no. I felt it had been arranged beforehand. They'd sort of planned it out rather well. And in fact, I've done nothing towards this. I've just agreed that it's a great idea.
These are 3 cameras behind using here to film the show.
Toby has proved really valuable with children who have special needs and disabilities, or are reluctant readers like Josh.
He wants everything to be perfect, and I think when he's reading to an adult, the pressure is on for it all to be spot on, but with reading to Toby, he's sort of so much more relaxed.
Angular and angles are covered.
Good boy.
The fact that a dog is listening, not judging them, not criticising them, not picking up on an error, is a really powerful thing.
Incidentally, Jill has her very own reading dog, Monty, a miniature schnauzer, and she even acknowledged him in the preface to her PhD thesis.
I only had to look over to him on a difficult day when I was wrestling with words, wrestling with reading or with writing, and I could just feel instantly calmer.
Tony and Danny have arrived at Burton-on-Trent, and nearby there's a surprise awaiting this morning's school assembly.
Now, our assembly this morning is extra special because we have got an extra special visitor who's come to Walton today. Danny! Hello, Danny! I loved the children's gasps when Danny walked into assembly, their surprise, and also when they were reading to him as well. They were really, really keen to read to the dog.
Augustus Gloop could be clearly seen shooting up inside it, head first like a torpedo. "Help! Murder! Police!" screamed Mrs. Gloop. I've never read to a dog before. I used to have one, but it ran away, and I liked it when he was leaning on my lap. It's kind of fun to read to a dog or any pet.
My dream is for there to be a reading dog in every school in the UK to help kids with their self-esteem, help build up literacy levels, and basically get them around dogs to show what great animals they are.
I think today has been an absolutely great day, particularly for the children, but obviously for all the teachers as well. It's made reading really exciting again. It's encouraged lots and lots of children to really love books, really love reading, and hopefully it's the start of a great new project for this school.
All the evidence shows, and it seems quite obvious, if children read a lot, they get very good at it, they get better at it.
I'm hoping to bring my own dog in called Pepper, and then we'll train her up, and then we'll have our own reading dog.
Yes, a huge round of applause to all the pupils that spoke to us and, of course, their four-legged friends. Well, that's it from us tonight. I do hope you can join us next Monday. Here's what's coming up. Next week, could Leicester cash in on the craze for online gaming?
Sky's the limit. Set design, the stuff we can do with the stage, people coming out of the ground, people being flown in from the ceiling, fireworks, pyros, you name it.